would ask what was wrong, and they'd promise it was nothing, and he'd go right back to cheesing, never once nodding my way. We knew how he looked, and how he didn't look. But one night, a few weeks back, at a bar crawl for Mike's job, all it took was a glance at us. He works at a coffee shop in Montrose. It's this fusion thing where they butcher rice bowls and egg rolls, although really, it's Mexican food, since unless your name is Mike, that's who's cooking. They'd been open for a year. This was their anniversary celebration. Mike volunteered us to help for an hour, flipping tortillas on a burner by the DJ. I felt miserable. Mike felt miserable. Everyone who passed us wore this look that said, They touched our shoulders, asked how long we'd been together, wondered where we'd met, how we'd managed during Harvey, and the music was too fucking loud, so Mike and I just sort of shrugged. I don't say shit on our way to the airport to pick up his mother, and I don't say shit when Mike parks the car. IAH sits outside of Houston's beltways, but there's always steady traffic lining the highway. When Mike pulls up to arrivals, he takes out the keys, and a line shimmers behind us, this tiny constellation of travelers. Mike's got this mustache now. It wavers over his face. He usually clips all of that off, and now I think he looks like a caricature of himself. We sit beside the terminal, and we can't have the most fucked up situation here, but still, you have to wonder. I wonder if he wonders. We haven't been good at apologizing lately. Now would be a nice time. The airport sees about 111,500 visitors a day. And here we are, two of its most ridiculous. "Hey," says Mike. He sighs, hands me the keys, says he'll be right back with his mother. "If you leave us stranded in the parking lot," says Mike, "we'll probably find you." It took all of 2 dates for him to bring up race. We'd gone to an Irish bar tucked behind Hyde Park. Everyone else on the patio was white. I'd gotten a little drunk, and when I told Mike he was slightly shorter than optimal, he clicked his tongue like, "What took you so long?" "What if I told you you're too polite?" said Mike. "Fine," I said, "or that you're so well-spoken." "I get it, sorry." "Don't be sorry," said Mike, and then he boxed my shoulder. It was the first time we'd touched that night. The bartender glanced our way, blinking. "I just hope you see me as a fully realized human being," said Mike. "Beyond the obvious sex appeal." "Shut up," I said. "Seriously," said Mike. "No bullshit." "Me Mifune," he said. "You Yasuke." "Stop it," I said. "Or maybe we're just fucking Bonnie and Clyde," he said. 3 different cops peek in the car while Mike's in baggage claim. I smile at the first 2. I frown at the third. The last guy taps the window like, "What the fuck are you waiting for?" And when I point to the airport's entrance, all he does is frown. Then I spot them on their way out. The first thing I think is that they look like family. Mike's mother is hunched, just a little bit, and he's rolling her suitcase behind her. For a while, they saw each other annually. She'd fly down just to visit. But the past few years have been rocky. The visit stopped once I moved in with Mike. The least I can do is pop the trunk. I'd like to be the guy who doesn't, but I'm not. Mike helps his mother adjust the back seat as she gets in, and she doesn't even look at me. Her hair's in a bun. She's got on this bright blue windbreaker with a sickness mask and the faintest trace of makeup. "Ma," says Mike. "You hungry?" She mumbles something in Japanese, shrugs. "Ma," says Mike. He glances at me, asks again. Then he switches over too. She says something, and then he says something, and then another guy directing traffic walks up to my window. He's Latino, husky in his vest, shaved head like he's in the army. He mouths at us through the glass, and I let down the window, and he asks if anything's wrong. I tell him we're moving. "Then move," says this man. The next words leave my mouth before I can taste them. It's a little like gravity. I say, "Okay, motherfucker, we're gone." And the Latino guy just frowns at me. Before he says anything,